Yo, the waiting is over. Yeah. Look, they say boxing is a death sport. Ashes to ashes, like trash in the alley. But cashes is cashes, which means we could compete. As long as I got breath in my lungs and my 2 feet and a strong heartbeat, we could rumble, young man. Put the gloves in your hands. The talking is over. All that we were arguing over is over. We could sit in silence before the noise and the roars and arena doors open. Before we throw hands, we satisfy the demands. This is for the fans, my legacy, my little mans who looked up at me like, Dad, you're about to hurt them bad. Yo, this shit is serious. The big fish and the fisherman, the old man in the sea. But before you all see the violence and the bloodshed, we can sit in silence. But before you all see the violence and the bloodshed, we can sit in silence. Up off that? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Up off. Y'all know what that is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? Yeah. Yeah. It's Fact Friday. Baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz. Don't. All right, man. Look at who we have here. Let me see who we have up in here. Hold on. You wait a damn second. Matt. He said, what if Berlanga beats Canelo? Shit. What does that do to the sport of book? Do we get another trilogy? Hell no. Malik. What's going on with you? Whoops. All right, man. Look, first I want to say this. He said, saved it for the Facts Friday. A great show loaded. If you haven't done it, please close out the chat, hit the like, and give it up for the Von Hill.
From the lip with the laugh and do the cabbage patch. Kiss a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Burnell Manton, shaboing boing.
Hit the Tyson bell. And I'm going to tell you something. How the hell are we going to start this Facts Friday without giving love to the ladies?
Acting like I didn't see you laughing at the bar. Acting like a nigga wasn't checking from afar. Acting like you didn't know this Busy was a star. Denzel and acting like you ain't appealing when you are. But
hit the Tyson bell. And you know it's Facts Friday. You know it's the Facts Friday. And it's time to party.
There's so much I wanna know about you, but I don't really wanna know. That's what they say. You make it too hard for a nigga. I got you, but I got the time. Let's make it work. Your white chocolate mocha. That's why these coffee niggas wanna fold you. VIP on a sofa. We taking our time. Let's make it work. Excuse me, miss.
Hit the Tyson bell. And everybody else, they're all in the building. You hear them? We in the building. Well, we outside.
Anything can happen when you're outside. You can lose a fight, see a chick, have a con with that vibe. You can ride a bike, see a nigga, and ask if he's alright.
Ride a bike. Let me say, thanks for having If My Back Biz made a post cry bud and the buddies attack me. Oh, okay, for 24 hours. Much love, brother. It is what it is. I mean, people going to get moist. Oh, shit. People going to get moist on the Facts Friday, and there's no need to get moist, bro.
I'm moist. Call and response, I said I'm moist. Good God, I'm moist.
Yes, I am raining all over me. Thanos, and that's the black torch August. A little bit of cream. All right, we got a show for you today. Hold on real quick. Let's see what Matt has to say. Here's a fact for Facts Friday. He said that Canelo Berlanga undercard is kind of mid. Aside from Rolly and Cool Boy, Swift Garcia Lara are going to probably stink. It could be fantastic. It's kind of mid. I'm gonna tell you this, Matt. It's only kind of mid relative to what we've been getting from His Excellency Turkey Al-Sheikh. Here's the Tyson Bale. You see how he raises the bar? He raised a card like that wouldn't even be considered kind of mid at all. It'd be star-studded. And that's why we need extra players coming in just to raise that bar. That's a good card. I mean, not every card should be the greatest card you ever seen in your life, but it is a good card. I mean, that's a good card. You want to see that shit. If you're a boxing fan, it's a good card. Well, if you're a boxing fan, is a very diabolical phrase, because boxing fans will watch any damn cards. We'll find good in any damn thing. A member for 32 months. Bye. Hit the Tyson Bud. Let me see. You're a Bud hater, bro. Well, let me hate first. Damn. Now y'all got preemptive cries. Let me hate first. You don't know what I'm going to say. I had question marks. Was it an epic fail? Just let me hate you. Must cry. I mean, I'm telling you, Bud, that's why we call you Mud Buddies. No, y'all cry quick. Biz, happy Friday, brother. Quick question on 150 on the 154 division. What do you think about Himzu versus Zaliev? Yeah, I think that'd be a great fight for the IBF. Yeah, that'd be a great fight. See, those guys, we're gonna talk about that. Okay, let me tell you, we're gonna talk about for this Facts Friday. Let me tell you, we're gonna talk about for the Facts Friday. I mean, dude, his name was Terence. You know what I mean? So he shares the same name, and he's a guy. I'm telling you, women are way less sensitive than men. Like, men are the new women. Like, men are super soft. I mean, seriously. So listen. Listen up. We're going to talk about Terence Bud Crawford versus Madrimov. Was that an epic fail? I need to know. We got to exfoliate that. We have to exfoliate that. Was that an epic fail? And we're going to talk about Virgil Ortiz versus Bohachuk. Will someone's future plans be ruined? I may have Bohachuk on my bookie, dog. We'll talk about that. Let me see. Biz, is your show fixing join the Bud hate train like for nine? I don't do anything. I just talk my mind. Now, it's y'all who categorizing people. So do what you will. I'm just going to speak my mind, and if it hurts you to the point where you have to say, okay, he's not one of us, or he's not like us, or he's like them, or whatever you do so you can feel better, y'all categorize. I'm just going to speak my mind. All right, let me see. I can't believe so many people hate a fighter for wanting to fight a legend. I can't speak for them. That's not what I'm doing. I don't. Dude, go have that pity. Go cry somewhere else. This is the Facts Friday. This is the war room. All right, so take those tears in your corner and don't start projecting those things on me. Jesus, y'all. This was a great start. Y'all so moist. Y'all taking the testosterone out the room. Are you gonna be like him? And wow, just hold on. Leave a little bit of testosterone there. All right, and see what this show is about. Hey, what's up, show? It's been a while, man. 315K. I know. We almost at that 350 for that $20,000 giveaway. Bud was never a draw, Biz. Oh, okay. We'll talk. Let's start talking now. People crying too quick. Men are crying too quick. Let me get my black two sugars. Thanos. I gotta shit. Let me see. Charles Baker. He may have to fight a like opponent, Magia first. Okay. That's a good idea. All right. What I have to say doesn't really have much to say about that. And we're gonna talk about Oscar De La Hoya. We're gonna look at the press conference highlights for Virgil Ortiz and Bohachuk. Let's get on with the show. All right. Oscar did a clap back, all those things. But let's get on with the show. I'm asking, is it an epic fail? And here are the 3 reasons why I ask, okay? BS, I think it was a fail for Bud. I get Madrimov was awkward, but he ain't no damn August. August was a problem for everyone. Bud needed to dominate more. 10-0 fighter, and you can't dominate. Well, okay, let me at least talk. Let me at least talk before y'all start going crazy. Whoa! Chill, all right? First of all, if it's an epic fail, that's diabolical. Let me tell you why. Here's the 3 reasons why it may be an epic fail. Let me count the ways. Number 1, I'm hearing through the grapevine that it may not have cracked 100,000 pay-per-view buys. And that's diabolical. That's Devin Haney number. Like, that's diabolical. And let me tell you why. Because that's on y'all. Hold on, let me see. To me, Zoo is still to be the best at 154. Others not as proven. He lost from a cut. He would have stopped Fedora. I agree. Let me tell you why. Now, I'm hearing it's not, that's what I'm hearing. And let me tell you why. 1, this community got over 540,000 views on our live stream. The live stream of us calling a fight. So hold on. 5 times. You mean to tell me this community generated 5 times the amount of pay-per-view buys? And y'all couldn't buy the damn fight? Y'all were interested. Do you understand what 500,000 pay-per-view buys does for an event? Y'all were in. The numbers are there. I don't make up those numbers. Numbers don't lie. The numbers were there. Over 540,000 of you came to this channel. So it's not like Bud Crawford doesn't spark interest. Or at least that card. If it was Pitbull, if it was Andy Ruiz, hell, if it was Jared Anderson, I could give it, I don't know, or maybe all of them together. Y'all were interested. We broke. Yeah. Okay. 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 That I get. Hello, people. Bud 3637. He's fighting like that. What you mean epic fail, bro? Dude is beating Beast at 105 years old. Wow, his bones cracking. You're not, Matt. You got to listen first before defend. You got to see what I'm talking about first. All right. See what I'm talking about first. These Bud fans are so butthurt, brother. They're not even listening. I know they're not listening to what I'm saying because I haven't even said anything yet. Bad timing is back to school for me. I didn't think about that, Charles Baker, because, yeah, I got 3 kids. One going to graduate school, the other one going to college, undergrad, and then I have my little baby, Knox in the box, who's going into 2nd grade. There's a lot going on. Let me see. What up, Biz? Bless up, King. Y'all got a point. Y'all got the damn point. So people were interested, but y'all didn't buy. So here's the 3 reasons. 1, I'm hearing that it's barely cracking, if cracking, 100,000 pay-per-view buys. 2, Terence Crawford is a temporary champion. He fought Madrimov to be a temporary champion? Have y'all thought about, hold on real quick. Hold on. My bad. I meant Emmanuel Augustus. He gave everyone trouble. Fanboys hurting for the truth. Truth does hurt. Keep up the facts. I'm trying to listen, LOL. I'd rather watch you for free, Biz. Oh, well, that's that shit. We gotta make that translate. What? Tim Butler, let me tell you what I mean. Bro, King Fitness just jumped to it. Jermell Charlo is the super champion in recess. So when he comes out of recess, he's the super champion. Let me tell you what that means. Remember, for 3 months, baby. Let me tell you what that means, bro. If Jermell Charlo comes back out of if he just, I'm boxing again, everybody. If he announces that I'm back boxing, he's the super champ. He's the champion, which is diabolical. That's not on Terence Crawford. That's not on Madrimov for gaining the vacant title. That's on boxing. Tim Butler, that's a freaking joke. Jermell Charlo shouldn't be champion of shit. And to echo that, Terence Bud Crawford shouldn't be a champion in recess at 147. He's a champion at recess at 147. All this champion of recess talk is some bullshit. We already got too many titles. Now we got recess titles, play titles. You are a champion of playing. You are a champion of resting. I'm a champion of, how can you be on recess and school is in session and you at the top of the class? You in recess. You in recess. School in session. How the hell are you the champion? Hold on, let me see. It means Bud gonna whoop his ass too. Okay, we're not Matt. We're not here to talk shit. We're just talking about the current situation. We could fanboy in a minute. Hold on. Maybe it did bad because of how Bud talk about his fans. I don't think so. And the people who buy fights, just look at what he's saying on that interview with Andre Ward. I'm not here to point fingers. I don't know who's to blame. Okay, let me see. I'm putting 2,000 on Virgil, 1-6 KO. What you think? I'm putting money on the upset. Let me see. The thanks for keeping my belts warm champion, brother. So, and number three, his performance against Madrimov lost him the bag. Everybody was hyped for Canelo and Crawford until that shit. And the thing is, here's the most diabolical thing about it. The card, even the main event, was extremely entertaining. The product was good. I watched that card from the beginning to the end. It was beyond worth my money. Beyond worth my money. We even got a goofball ass Eminem show that I didn't like, which surprised the hell out of me because I love Eminem. But I'm saying we got all of that. Turkey Al Sheik outdid himself. It was a good product. But Coley knocking out Jerry Anderson, you got Rayo and Pitbull, Andy Cruz knocking out Moran in the 7th. Terence Bud Crawford and Madrimov putting together a damn Apollo Creed and Rocky Balboa fight. A great product somehow failed. Let me see. Biz, the war room is on fire. Shit is hot. I like it. Pause. And super champ and recess champ stuff is what's hurting boxing. Yes, it is. None of this, in my opinion, is actually Crawford's fault. He fought. Oh, Madrimov is good. He fought a good fighter at 154 and beat him.
a guy who is a lose-lose. How? Because beating him makes you a temporary champ. The guy doesn't have a name, and the guy can fight his ass off, and all people see is 10-0. Let me see. He is not a super draw. That's facts, right? But shoulder blade and shoulder blade, wait, 6'9" inches. Jab for jab, pivot for pivot. Who is better than Crawford? I don't know. But my whole thing is this. He doesn't have to be considered a super draw. We have 550,000 people interested. The numbers are right there. What? They came to this community and they wanted to know. They wanted to know. Bob told everybody that Bud can't sell. I don't know what the hell is going on because the guy can fight. The product is fantastic. I wonder why Bud didn't switch back to ortho to avoid all those rights. Hey, the guy is southpaw. It is. He need to stop. He's a switch hitter. That dude's a southpaw who sometimes go orthodox, bro. And I know he's right-handed, but he fights. He's a southpaw. I thought his IQ was better than that. He beat him. He's good. He felt he's a southpaw, bro. Can we get a ding ding for King Daddy Canelo? That's ridiculous. I ain't calling nobody King Daddy, bro. So here's the thing. The three reasons. One, he seems to be a temporary champion after fighting and defeating Madrimov. Because when Jermell Charlo gets back into boxing, he will be the champion. That is diabolical. Someone got to fix that shit. Number two, his performance against Madrimov lost him the Canelo Alvarez interest. And number three, they ain't crack 100,000 pay-per-view buys. 150 pay-per-view buys at the most. Damn. What? I hope that's wrong. The fanboys thought Crawford was steamroll Madrimov, but when he couldn't meet their expectations, they turned on him. Biz, can you speak on power shots versus jabs, winning with a jab? Power shots means more than a jab. Power punches. Let me see. And how the challenger needs to take the title from the champ. That's no such thing. That was made by the mafia so they can rob challengers. Bro, most people are still in the fight. I know. So there's a different standard on what a successful bout is. And still, you've had successful bouts. We're going to see what Canelo and Berlanga. Many people won't steal that shit. Remember, for 10 months. Thank you so much, Tyson. You still have a standard. Listen, bro. I'm going to say this again. A lot of you Bud Crawford fans are hey.
Ready, don't?
Good God, I'm moist. I'm moist. Yes, I am.
Listen, I'm going to say this again. Bud Crawford should have fought Boots for 3-time undisputed. Waited for Errol Spence versus Fundora, and then fought the winner for unification. I'm telling you, y'all got on me when I was for Bud. Y'all got on me. ShowBizz is a Bud hater, and y'all wanted him to fight Madrimov to be temporary champion? Y'all aren't for Bud. Look, Booty Buddies. I'm for Bud. You're not. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. I gotta realize UFC had a good ass free fight night. Around the same time. I didn't even know that. Fans might have been split. Probably. Let me, Matt. Let me hit you with this. Matt, what if? Time, space, Reality is more than just a linear path. It's a prism where a single choice can branch out to infinite realities, creating alternate boxing worlds from the ones you know. I am ShowBizz the Adult. Follow me and ponder the question, what if?
What if I'm the booty buddy and you're the bud hater? What if I want the best for Bud and you're a hater? You're actually poison and toxic to Bud. What if? You're an enabler. He should fight Madrimov to be temporary champion. What if you're toxic? If he had that performance against Boots, it would have been more received. And Madrimov can fight. Crawford can fight. If he beat Boots that way and became 3-time undisputed, it would have been more received. Can you imagine? If he said, I got my belt back, I'm the real undisputed king at 147, give me my shit back, and Errol Spence, you better beat Fundora, because I'm going to whoop your ass again in a rematch at 154 for unification. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Y'all wanted this. You're the hater. Sit in it. Sit. I want y'all to, this is why I'm looking at y'all like this. Sit in that shit. Sit. Sit in this moment. Sit and let it, all the hate y'all did on me for a year, sit in this steamy shit. Terence Crawford and Canelo, that was going to happen anyway. Now what? Sit. Sit in this steam. I'm sit here. Let the flies buzz in this hot, uncomfortable, steamy, stinky shit. Sit. I'll rest my case. Let me see. After the last performance, I think Boots beat. Now people think Boots beat him. See what I'm saying? Because Madrimov was awkward. And you know Boots awkward. Let me see. Why does Tank do better and Ryan do better? No, I would never. People are, I think because their personalities is just more quote unquote attractive. Pause. I guess. Terence Crawford, that dude's mean as a snake. He's as exciting, if not more exciting than the rest of them. I could never get it. I could never get it. When I look at Terence Crawford fights, I'm thoroughly entertained every time. Let me see. A combo of Eddie Hearn, Bud Crawford hatred with the new Rich Prince shaking things up. People's have a change, changed to get changed. Oh shit. Much love. People have to change to get change. Much love to you and the war room from far south. Okay, that's the south side. Much love to you. Let me see. Bud fans need a fish fry to buy pay-per-view. I'm a Bud fan. I would love him to fight Boots. If Bud stopped Madrimov in spectacular fashion, I think that would make Canelo avoid the fight even more. We don't, that's just a huge guess. No, now you just, that's what I'm saying. Let's not just bring up, that's just, this performance should make him actually want the fight, so-called easy work. Well, not everybody think like that. Let me tell you why, okay? Because you go through a full training camp knowing what's going to happen after. Let me tell you. Let me see if I still have it. It's right here. Terence Bud Crawford said, it makes me laugh all Canelo is saying about size and how he won't get no credit. But Canelo's been fighting smaller guys his whole career. Canelo made his own catch weight for years. Canelo fought a smaller Floyd Mayweather, Amir Khan, Jamel Charlo. He has all these excuses why he doesn't want to fight me. He learned from that. He fought Jermell Charlo, chased him around. Amir Khan, he got no credit for. Floyd Mayweather is Floyd Mayweather, and he didn't even make a fight out of it. But he learned from that. He's not going to go through a whole nother training camp to fight a welterweight. Listen, have you ever seen a guy, just name one guy, and I may be wrong because I just thought of it right now, so I may be wrong. But let's see if you can think of it. Do you know of a fighter, a great fighter, jumping up 3 weight classes to fight a younger great fighter and win? Have you ever seen a great fighter have you ever seen a 37-year-old great fighter jump up 3 weight classes to fight another great fighter who's in his prime and win? The matchup lost Bud the pay-per-view draw. If it was against Boots, it would have been one of the best cards this year. Bingo, amigo. The man say he had a hard time with making 147. So did Errol. But Errol fought. He could have fought one more time. If that's the case, why is he holding belts at 147? He has a hard time. But he could have done it again. Do something great. He could have done it again. Yeah. Let me see. That's it, Biz. I'll see you after school, 3 o'clock. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I know BootyBuddie's going to be mad at me now. So let's get mad at ShowBizz. It's not me versus you, though. Really, it's really not. It's us all together looking at the boxing situation. And if y'all don't agree with me, y'all mad at me. I do know this, all right? But really, I just need us all to look at the boxing environment. Let me know where I'm wrong. Do the DAZN have a separate app just for boxing? If not, they should. I feel like more boxing fans will use it. I don't know. I don't know if DAZN announces now, go to this app, and everybody like, damn, I gotta go use another app. Like, people don't like moving around and shit. So I think it's a wrap. Let me see. I joined the live to hear sit in the shit. Yeah. Yes, you did. Bud fights have legacy, not a narrative. It's the narrative that the fans buy into, as in there's a storyline. Bud and EJ had that plus legacy. Right. Bud had the EJ fight. We know Bud had the EJ fight. We're talking about this situation, though. What's the legacy in Madrimov? Clip that shit for their ass. And I got Jermell at 154. I got Bud. I think Bud beats Jermell Charlo. Let me see. Before Spence, has Bud ever done even 200K pay-per-view buys, though? I don't know. Correct, but historically, power shots have more influence in scope info than the jab, a la De La Hoya Corte. Thoughts? Correct, but historically, power shots have more influence. I think I said power shots is more important than jabs. As far as scoring, man, Bud style is dry. EJ Tank and them twins is not. Bud style is dry. Then, brother, in that case, brother, you can't watch the sport. You can't. Bud style is dry, but Errol Spence style is dry compared to Bud's. Then in that case, bro, Bud is one of the more athletically gifted, is the most athletically gifted fighter. And he knocks everybody out. This is the first time in 11 fights or something like, pop your shit because the culture live off style, like styles make fight. Yeah. Well, yeah, not the boxing culture, but pop culture live off style. Yeah. Boxing culture live off of skill and abilities. Let me see. Biz, can you do call-ins to the war room? No, I would never do that. Bud don't sell because he tells his fans he don't need them. Well, people don't hear that. Casuals buy the fights. People don't hear. They just saw him on WWE and shit. People didn't tune into that. People aren't as tuned in as you think. They're the ones buying the fight. How do you need them? How don't you need them? That's true. You definitely need the fans. But I don't think all the fans came together like Voltron and turned on him. I don't think that was the reason. I always thought Boots would beat him. This just confirmed that it didn't confirm. He beat Madrimov. My favorite boxing channel since day one keeps pushing. Bro, I'm advocating for tag team boxing to spice it up. They have that already. Seriously, boxing needs a spark. Man, shake my head. Wouldn't that be Roy Jones? When did Roy Jones jump up 3 weight classes to beat a younger great fighter? If you say John Ruiz, then your definition of great is strange. Let me see. Clothing style. Right. It must be the clothing style. I feel Bud should have gone up to 147 a long time ago. If he's looking for big legacy fights, dude took too long to go up in weight. Bud made his career off smaller guys as well, just like Nello. That's a strong argument. I don't know if Canelo made his career off of smaller guys. Canelo fought big guys and small guys, and like he fought them all. Don't forget, he moved up to fight Triple G. Canelo wasn't a big guy. He moved up to fight Triple. I don't know. I think y'all a little too hard on Terence. Pause. Oh, why you saying Canelo? Why you saving Canelo's show? Even you say he a duck. If he will duck 1, he will duck 2. Bud is a threat to him. Oh, why are you saving Canelo's show? How saving Canelo? I bought a duck to call him a duck. What? Why do y'all panic so quick? Right? So we disagree here. I don't think Canelo is ducking Bud. All of a sudden, y'all panic too much. I don't even want to talk about it. Let me see. I think the sad truth is that personally means a more than actual boxing is political. Sugar Ray Robinson did it. No. When did Sugar Ray Robinson jump up 3 weight classes to defeat a prime great fighter? I don't just name a guy and I have to try to think. Tell me the fight. So-and-so versus who? Give me the fight. I like a 154 Super 6 tournament. Facts. No one in history of boxing has jumped up 3 weight classes from one fight to the next, hearing 40 years old to beat a younger champion his prime. I'm saying, don't just name guys. No, don't. Tell me the fight. And when y'all type up the fight, then you think like, oh, okay, yeah, that didn't make sense. Y'all just throwing names out. Come on, really think. All right, so listen. We have to move on a little bit. So we got Oscar De La Hoya and what he had to say about all this. Here's the receipts. Receipts, motherfucker! Let me see. Biz, people are just prisoners to the moment. They want to hang Bud after just one fight, not a Bud buddy. That just a guy who loves boxing. I understand, but that's not what I'm doing, right? I'm just saying, was that fight an epic fail? Okay, let me ask you why. Let me tell you why, rather. After Errol Spence, all eyes were on Bud Crawford to see what he was going to do next. I knew this. And this was a moment. You don't get a second chance at this. I knew this. And I knew he was waiting on the rematch, which was very smart to do. Also, with all eyes on him, he called out Canelo Alvarez. So now everybody's looking at Bud. Right? We all made fun of Errol Spence. There was jokes and stuff going viral and memes and all those things. Everybody's now looking at Bud. He was gone for a year. So people start kind of forgetting. In the meantime, Ryan Garcia had the thing with Devin the American Dream Haney. A lot of smoke was starting to leave from the hype train of Terence Bud. Not that he's a hype job, but there was hype surrounding Terence Bud Crawford. All right? And he gets his title stripped and handed to Boots because Errol Spence recovery is taking too damn long. So at that moment, I'm like, what can he do? He's not fighting Canelo. Remember, I was begging y'all to tell me. I was panicking. What can Terence Bud Crawford do? He's not fighting Canelo. He's not getting a zoo fight. He's not getting a Fedor. What is going? He's not getting Errol Spence. What can he do? We don't know what Virgil Ortiz is doing. What can he do? I said, fight Boots for 3-time undisputed. Get his belt back. That'll be beautiful. Everybody's talking about how he's running from Boots. Boots became the Clubber Lang. I didn't think he was running from Boots, but this was a moment. Y'all called me a hater for that. And instead, he fights an unknown Madrimov for a temporary title. Because as soon as Jamel comes back, he becomes champion. He fights Madrimov in a spectacular card, in a fight that I was very entertained watching. I liked. That's the sad part of it all, is that the product was good. All the way through, the product was good. That's the quality of the product was good. That's the sad part. He struggles with Madrimov. He struggles, but all people see is 10-0 and don't know him. Who? We don't want to see Canelo fight. They weren't going to buy the fight anyway. They saw the highlights. Never mind. The smoke is gone. And while the booty buddies were being toxic towards themselves, towards the boxing community, and towards Bud Crawford, it was us, the real Bud fans, who were like, Bud, you're not getting any younger. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity, bro, because we can see what's going to happen. All right, we have to move forward. 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 Also, since moving up to 160, Canelo has never been the bigger guy in any fight. Oh, against the other natural guys. Yeah, because he was bigger than Jamel. Look at the fight. Canelo always looked like this. Yeah, he's always the small giant. He's small against Berlanga. He was small against Jaime McGee. He's tiny. If Bud can't fight Canelo, then we got to stop yelling Boots, because Boots look like he bigger than Canelo. Oh, Lord. Jesus. And how the numbers come back so quick. Weird. The numbers ain't come back so quick. That's the thing. We have to see next Tuesday. In a couple days, we'll know for sure. If he ain't fighting Canelo at 168, then he can't fight Boots at 154. Because Boots is 147. Like, y'all, the worst. Let me see. I'm a Bud buddy. Not gonna lie. I love him, pause. But in the eyes of the general public, he's no superhero no more. Right. It was that Errol fight, and he had to captivate people after that. So do you think Bud was exposed after the fight? No. Or was this a showcase of how good match? Yes. And how difficult. He's fighting at 154 at 37 years old against Madrimov. Bruh, styles make for that was going to be difficult. And here's the thing with Bud. Bud has always struggled with certain type of guys. Bro, if you are a thumper and you can move, Bud has struggled with you. He has. Got dropped by Mean Machine. Sean Porter him was like a draw until he knocked him down. He done had some weird ass wars, bro. It's not like Terence Crawford just be smoking. And then for him and Madrimov, I was like, that's why I was saying Madrimov can catch him. Like, I'm like, I get it. I get it. I've been seeing, I saw Crawford fighting Jose Benavidez with one leg with a bum knee, and that shit was looking strange for a minute. He had a little mouse, the little 3 rounds he fought Kell Brook. I'm saying Terence Crawford always put himself in the smoke. Terence Crawford is a fantastic, that's why he's so fun to watch. When he was getting caught by Madrimov, I'm like, Terence Crawford always got hit more than people thought. They call him Floyd. That's not Terence Crawford. Always got caught repeatedly. He's one of those fighters. He's like Hearns. People keep thinking that he's Andre Ward. He's totally not. He is a tough guy. He's a mean guy. That's why his fights are always so fun to watch. Bud beat the worst matchup for him at 154. How do you know that's the worst matchup for him? Where now all of a sudden Madrimov is the worst matchup for him. You saw him once at 154. Didn't know who matched. Shit. A member for 1 month. Can y'all stop? Can y'all just be yourselves? Just chill. Let me find a way to see how I can keep blowing smoke. It is what it is, bruh. Madrimov will steamroll most other fighters at 154, 160. Time will tell what a killer he. All right, yeah, all right, man. All right, let's move on. Let's move on, bro. Let's move on, bro. Here's what Oscar De La Hoya.
Canelo not wanting to fight Benavidez and outpricing himself. Even Turkey knows that Canelo is afraid of Benavidez. I'm trying to think of an excuse for Canelo of why he doesn't want to fight Benavidez. $200 million, you're crazy. You are crazy. In other words, you don't want to fight him. And it's sad because boxing is on the rise. Boxing is on the rise because all these big fights are happening, right? And everybody's excited. And if Canelo fights Benavidez, guess what? That's the Super Bowl of boxing. Boxing will just thrive and just keep going up and up and up and up. So Canelo, come on, what's up, dude? Give us the fight. Don't give us bad fights. Give us good fights.
Well, actually, the fight Turkey was pushing for, he stopped pushing for it, was Canelo and Crawford. What was your thoughts about that fight if it would ever go down? Is that
I actually thought Crawford would beat Canelo before I saw him fight Saturday.
Madrimov, right?
Yeah, Madrimov he's a beast. He's
so that changed your mind a little bit?
Yeah, it changed my mind. Yeah, it changed my mind. I think, look, the bigger, better man in the history of the sport will always be a good, small fighter. It's written in the history of boxing. So,
like you and Bernard.
Exactly, like me and Bernard. Yeah, it didn't happen with me and Pacquiao. I mean, I was over the hill.
Older, yeah.
I was older. I was shot.
Right.
But in the history of the sport, it always happens. The bigger, better man will always beat the smaller, good man.
Right. Well,
I'm not saying Oscar De La Hoya tells the truth, but you can get something from what he's saying, especially when you know where it's coming from. Number one, he's an all-time great fighter. Number two, he hates Canelo. Number three, he's with Golden Boy. He is Golden Boy. But the reason why those factors are important is because to say that Canelo is ducking David Benavidez doesn't benefit him. He's not. Canelo ain't signed to him or nothing. To want Canelo to give us that fight with David Benavidez doesn't benefit him. David Benavidez with the PBC. Canelo with the PBC. He's talking about give us that damn fight. Number two, as a Canelo hater, which he is, he literally says he hates Canelo. He can't even push himself to say that he's ducking Bud. He's like, Bud can't beat him, dog. He can't even muster that shit up. And he's invested in DAZN. So Bud fighting on DAZN against a Canelo Alvarez or something would benefit him. He can't even muster that shit up. Right? Let me see. Which boxer is smart but doesn't have the ability? That's tough. Shit, that's so off the subject. I have to really think about that. Bud took the step to open the door, but didn't take the step to keep it open. He lost the steam and had a competitive fight, not a KO. So now they saying he sucks. Bro, we did our best, Oscar. We did our best. We had polls and everything. Eddie Hearn ended up signing boots. I mean, we're screaming at the top of our lungs, right? And DAZN watches us every day. We're collab with DAZN. DAZN, listen. Listen to me.
Terence Crawford versus Boots at 147. Crawford, do your thing. Go back down. Regain the title. Become three. Can he still become 3-time undisputed? Does he have the rest of the titles? Or I know Boots got one. Oh, I think the other one's split. Damn, it's too late now. God. DAZN, I don't know, man. Let me see. Bud got the Holyfield Entertainment. He get hit. Yeah, the guy's a beauty to watch. F everybody attitude got him to top fans. Said okay, F you too. He got him to top fans. What's that? 4 fans? Right? Listen, us pugilists, we don't make the world go round in boxing. The casuals do. The casuals do, and they were here. 540K. I'm sorry, 40K. That's diabolical. 540K. That's some math for your ass. 540K viewers were interested in that card. And we were having a ball calling that card. They had to tune in. I looked at the numbers for the highlights and was like, where did everybody go? Where y'all don't even want to watch the highlights? Where did y'all go? 540,000 of you were here. Where did y'all go? Let me see. Hey, ShowBizz, you was told years ago, what more money, more problems is a real thing. So to you, the more subscribers you have gained, unfortunately, they might be casuals. Have to find a way to reach them. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm doing now. You know, we're making music and everything. That's what I'm doing now. You know, shorts and everything. And then you come here by accident, end up learning something. Boots versus 154 if champ. Bud versus Charlo. EJ versus Fundora, Virgil versus Tim. Winners fight each other, losers fight each other. Yeah, that'll be fun. You talking about like a 154 tournament? Yeah. You showing Crawford love right now? 100%. He got a gift. No. Madrimov controlled the pace. Get that shit out of here. Atlantic Cleaner, get that shit out of here, man. Nello stops car. Get that shit out of here, brother. Crawford out fighting and out boxing, bro. He had some good shots, but y'all like, whoa. Crawford outboxing and controlling and outfoughting and down the stretch. He won the championship rounds like a true champion does, bro. Madrimov dropped the ball. If Madrimov didn't respect him so much, he probably could have knocked him out. Madrimov dropped the ball. Can you ever see Boots fight at 168 one day? Probably. I genuinely want to know how when Canelo says Benavidez has nothing to offer, that's people call him a duck. But when Crawford says Boots and Virgil have nothing to offer him, they defend him. That's a good point. But I tell you this, I think Crawford is just looking for a real big bag, like a big reason to get up for a fight. That's what I think. All right. So everybody, real quick, let's check out Oscar De La Hoya's Clapback Thursday.
Oh, hello again. Guess what time it is? Time for your new favorite 5 minutes of the week, Clapback Thursdays. This actually might be my favorite one so far. So it turns out I'm not the only one who thinks Canelo is an arrogant piece of shit. Turki Al-Sheikh recently revealed that Canelo refused to meet with him in person and isn't entertaining any deals to be done with him. Why? Because he's outpriced himself so much that the Saudis don't even want to deal with him. And it's all because he will do anything not to fight David Benavidez. Look, Turkey is trying to make the best fights that everybody wants to see. And Canelo continues to take the fights that nobody wants to see. That takes me to Edgar Berlanga, who is fighting Canelo on September 14. Now he claims he has a whole country behind him. Edgar, bro, you're from Brooklyn. I think I'm more Puerto Rican than you are, and I only lived there for 6 years. Puerto Rico doesn't claim you, bro. And as I said weeks ago, this fight will not do well on September 14. Not only because the matchup is okay, but because they're going up against the UFC's debut at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Now that's a spectacle that everyone and their mother has been waiting to see since it opened up about a year ago. And who is funding it and making it all happen? Turkey Al-Sheikh. Canelo, you're really making the wrong enemies. But you know what? Fuck you.
Hey, Oscar De La Hoya. Love you like a play cousin. But that clap back, I ain't never seen a more kiss ass. Listen, I love His Excellency Turkey Al-Sheikh like the rest of them. But do you remember how Oscar and Bernard used to sound when they were saying, yeah, the Saudis, you know, boxing is big boy boxing is really in Vegas? All of a sudden, flex on them. Safe. Left hand on you. Left hand on you. Left hand on you. Pow, King Kong ain't got on me. Let me see. De La Hoya is still a hater. I'm a Canelo. In my opinion, Canelo beats him in every point of his career. And we'll never know. Canelo, Bop Alvarez is hilarious. Is the better Mexican. Jesus. All jokes aside, Crawford should be happy he won a fight that he looked less appealing in. He won that. He dragged that out. Yeah, he's happy for sure. Go back to 147, go out on top. Not a bad, not a bad go. Let me see. I think he should have stayed at 147 until he ran through everyone and then move up. But I guess the age is catching up, so he's rushing the pressure to be great. He's already great. I just think he wanted a Canelo fight, bro. He just wanted a Canelo fight. But my thing is, he had to think about everything. Canelo's not fighting. He's not fighting. Canelo, it's a lose-lose for Canelo. Personally, Bud should fight T.O., Boots, or even Ryan Garcia. Matt, you're usually so on. Ryan, as much as I don't care for him, is the king of the back. I'm tired. See, here's the thing. I liked that fight, that Riyadh season fight last Saturday. I liked it because they were all competitive fights. I'm tired of bag fights. I'm tired of bag fights. I am sick and tired. Terence Crawford versus Boots or Virgil Ortiz is a great fight to watch. Bag fights are killing me. Y'all keep saying we don't want WWE, and then y'all keep talking about he should do some WWE shit. I'm sick and tired of bag fights. Canelo will punch a hole through Crawford. All right? He'll punch a damn hole through him. Crawford versus Boots or Crawford versus Ortiz. And here's the thing. Ortiz may not get past Bohachuk this Saturday. Let me see. Honestly, I think Crawford's biggest fight is versus Boots once he is undisputed. And he's 37 damn years old. You can make Ryan versus Crawford an exhibition. How about that? A free-ass exhibition. But for me to have to pay for that shit, make it a competitive fight. I think Eddie and Turkey are trying to fast-track that. The only problem is time, and Crawford's 37. That was the sand that's running out of the glass. Can you explain to Oscar that clap back, what a clap back is? Leave Oscar alone, dog. He came up with something. All right. Go DJ. That's my DJ. Okay. Everybody, can we move on? Let's look at Virgil Ortiz and Bohachuk and that matchup. All right, everybody, let's enter the zone war room. We in the zone war room. Shit. Let's get Terence Crawford off of us. There's a fight tomorrow where I'm giving away this autograph boxing glove autographed by Canelo Alvarez and Eddie Hearn. I'm giving that away. I'm giving this away this weekend. So let me know if you want the boxing glove hey, look, we're doing this right away. We're giving that boxing glove. That's right away, because I should have given something like this away at 300K, but then shit happened. All right, let me see. Matt, Crawford versus Anthony Joshua. Now, Matt, that's being fun. That's being fun. All right, so let's do a little breakdown. Let's look at a few things, shall we? Starting with Bohachuk in his last fight against see no threat. Okay. The real what's up, boy? The Canelo Crawford only came about because PBC and Crawford disrupted it. Now okay, my bad. Disrupted it now. He wants to eat off the back. Shake my head. Oh, go back to 47 and continue to say less about PBC business. Oh shit. Here we go. That was a PBC defense chat. I always imagine Virgil Ortiz would be Boots' first big fight. I would rather see Bud versus Jamel personally. I don't care about. I want to see Bud versus Ortiz, Bud versus Jamel, or Bud versus Boots. It's all. I mean, y'all turning any of those down? What's tougher, Bohachuk at 54, Stanionis at 47? For who? Crawford? It all depends on styles make fights. I have to say Bohachuk at 54. What's up, boy? Ortiz might be in trouble. I'm trying to tell you, it's just how tight I'm talking about stylistically. Let me see. Virgil is going to need a good heavy jab. He is, to split the guard, because Bohachuk's defense is to protect wide shots, and he walks you down behind his jab and his powerful straights. Let me see. Damn, that's who Devin Haney was trying to look like. I feel this is Virgil real test. He hasn't fought a competitive fight in a long time, which is why I think Zoo would have beaten Virgil. Let's see how Virgil pulls through. Great fireworks. That's the thing. How Zoo comes in with the earmuffs. I see the same thing. But hold on. Let's look at Ortiz versus Delorme. This is his last fight. Where everybody was talking about Mendoza, Ortiz fought Delorme. Here it is.
Strictly business. Friends by day, enemies by night.
Little jab to the body from Delorme. This is Delorme, y'all. Now let's look at Ortiz. Ortiz straightforward as well with the guard. I'm telling you, this fight is going to be rough. Double jab. Don't forget, Ryan Garcia beat Virgil Ortiz in amateur.
Now I think members of his team would probably disagree with a huge fight against Tim Tszyu in the offense.
You see that? Don't they fight similar? Look at the front foot. Look at their approach. While everybody said Bohachuk was ass, look at Virgil Ortiz. They fight very similar, don't they? Behind the jab,
pushing your
earmuffs.
opponent back. Don't load up on your shots too early.
Ooh, overhand right, but look at the earmuffs of Virgil Ortiz.
One thing that
Good
Ortiz
jab,
said
Ortiz.
he remembered about some of those sparring
They both
sessions,
walk.
of
They
course,
both
tomorrow,
work
I think, were
behind
his
a
way, but
great
Ortiz
stiff
specifically
jab, an
remembered a
educated
sequence
jab.
where he said he rocked him with 7 straight jabs.
Bohachuk has a tighter guard. Yes, Bohachuk has a tighter guard, but Virgil Ortiz is a little quicker.
That's normally the case with big
Ortiz
punches.
is quicker, and Bohachuk has a tighter guard.
And
So that's where the rubber meets the road.
You know, Virgil Ortiz has to respect you in order for him to start backing up.
Golly. Go ahead, Delorme. This ain't even highlights. This looks like
Ortiz is the type of guy, and we've seen it before.
good
He
jab
can
from
hurt
Ortiz.
you and
See,
drop you
Ortiz
with
can
jabs.
jab off the back
You know,
foot.
it's just a
He can jab
battering
off
ram
the
of
back
a
foot.
jab once he starts letting it go
That's
with
going to
full
work. Footwork wins tomorrow. Exactly. I agree. Footwork wins.
Ortiz
Now, don't
doesn't
forget,
waste
footwork
punches.
doesn't just mean
He makes
athletic
everything
feet.
smaller and
It means
smaller
placement.
with presence, with
So
that
we have to
pressure.
see.
And then once he unleashes with those combinations, you know, it's
Ortiz
not only
has
devastating,
100%
intimidating
knockout
to go
ratio.
forward.
So he knows how to put himself in position to sleep you. Another thing about Ortiz is, if you saw that Mean Machine fight, when Mean Machine was hurting Ortiz, Ortiz got good recoverable abilities. When he got hurt, he was swinging right back.
You know, I wouldn't go as far as say foot speed. It's foot timing that Ortiz has. He knows how to.
Yeah,
you know, punch
Tim
when he's
Butler.
at range. He
Ortiz
doesn't
looks
waste
all the way
punches when he's
around
out of
faster
range.
than
So
Bohachuk.
that's-
Oh, look at that body shot. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
Way too early.
That's it.
Norman's not
That
getting
body
up.
shot right there.
He is
That's
not
it right
getting
there,
up.
bro.
And you could see the look on Virgil Ortiz's
That's
face
it right there.
when he
He
landed
fundamentally
that punch.
sound,
He knew
does
exactly.
everything behind the jab. Ortiz is explosive. Got Ortiz in the later rounds. All right. I'm going to put a little, I don't know who I have. It's hard for me to predict the fight, but I'm going to put a bag on my bookie on Bohachuk. I'm going to put a bag on my. Let's look at the stare down first. Let's look at the stare down first before I'll put this back, because I think I'm going to do it right now. Hold on real quick. Let me go to the zone. I think I'm about to do it right now, bro. Let me go to the zone real quick. Do we have the stare down? We have the highlights. Let's check out these highlights. Let's check out these highlights real quick. Because we're in the zone.
We in the zone.
All right, hold on, everybody. Oh shit. Hold on, everybody. Oh, okay, I messed up. Hold up. There it is. Yeah, let's
live from Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas.
let's
Nevada.
take a
You
look
see
at
the
this.
famous Welcome to Vegas sign. Well, this weekend you're going to
Let's take a look at this.
Great action-packed boxing. Sergey Bohachuk from the Ukraine takes on Texas Virgil Ortiz.
His name is Bohachuk.
And today we're getting ready
I've been
for
calling him
the
Bohachuk
final
for 3
press
years.
conference.
Let me see a new member, baby.
So for months, I have been telling anyone who will listen that Virgil Ortiz Jr. is the next superstar in boxing. He simply has every tool at his disposal: speed, power, and a killer instinct that you can't teach. As nice of a guy that he is outside of the ring, he is the exact opposite inside the ropes. He doesn't just want to beat you, he wants to knock you out. And he has done exactly that to every opponent.
I don't know why
they
want Ortiz versus Crawford.
With a record
Ortiz
of
doesn't
21-0,
have athleticism or
21 knockouts.
For real.
Imagine
it would be
that,
a test for
21-0 and 21 knockouts.
It'd be a good win for
fighting
Crawford
for his
if he were to win.
first world championship title
That's
from
a good
Grand
fight.
Prairie, Texas, Virgil Ortiz Jr. Virgil Ortiz Jr.
Let's see what Virgil Ortiz have to say. Brother, I'm watching. What are your thoughts on him, Zoo versus the division?
Hey, what's up,
He's been doing
everybody? First and foremost, I want to thank everyone on my team, my dad, Robert, Hector Beltran, Charles Tremblay, Pita, everyone at the
And
gym
Zeus, man.
supporting me,
Been a
everyone
champ.
back home in Grand Prairie, Texas, everyone in Texas. You know, it really means a lot. You know, this goes way back to when I was 5 years old. You know, my dad took me to the gym, and I didn't like it at first. The second days when I liked it, when I saw them sparring and stuff, and you know, I just felt like that's what I was made for, you know, just to put it on people, I guess, you know what I mean? But you know, still be nice afterwards and all that stuff. Anyway, so,
I hope Ortiz is
all this
healthy
hard work.
permanently.
You know, it all goes back from
Canelo
that
gets
day
that easy money.
after
Don't listen.
kindergarten till now.
Yes,
And you know, this Saturday I will be world champion. Thank you.
Sergey Bohachuk has incredible
He'll
power.
be world
and
champion or
simply
interim
does
champion?
not take a step back. Of his 24 victories, 23 have come within the distance. The current 2-belt titleist in super welterweight division, ladies and gentlemen, with a record of 24-1 with 23 knockouts.
Bruh.
Again, 24-1 with 23 knockouts.
Bruh.
The interim WBC super welterweight
Just like
champion
the G-Man versus
of the
Julian
world,
Hawk Jackson.
Sergey Bohachuk. Sergey.
Hi guys, I am very happy to be here.
See this weird shit?
Thank you for my promoter Tom Loeffler, 360 Promotion. Thank you for
See the
Golden
weird
Boy,
shit?
Oscar De La Hoya.
That's Jason Voorhees.
Big fight coming up. I'm ready for this fight. I'm hope Virgil ready too. It's Saturday. Will be hot. Come and see.
You see that weird ass shit?
Virgil
Yeah,
Ortiz, let's
dog.
get going with you because I know how much you love this
Hands
type
on
of
his hip.
atmosphere,
I
the press
bet
conferences,
he-
all that good
that
stuff.
dude.
When they said, "Hey, you're fighting a guy
Yeah, I
who was in
got
the same gym as you," what'd you think?
It's exciting, you know. It's because we've sparred before. I think we have we kind of have I want to say chemistry. Chemistry is kind of the weird word to say, but you know, when two fighters don't know each other, they got to fill each other out. Well, I don't think there's going to be a filling out round. You know, we're just going to pick up where we left off, and it's going to be an exciting fight.
Hey, dog. Yeah, as Virgil was in camp with Manny Robles a few years ago, and we're here for you. When you guys did spar, when you guys did work around at the gym, what was the atmosphere like?
Yes, I have sparring. I have worked with him. It's I'm told before, sparring is sparring, fight is fight. It's different, you know. And show is since this Saturday, I'm show different. I show more interest or sparring. It will be very hot.
Undefeated. Knockout artist Virgil Ortiz started the year off here in Las Vegas with a knockout. Then he fought in April, another knockout. And Saturday, he'll take on a man he knows very well from when they used to be in the same gym in Southern California. Said he laughing from the Ukraine. Ukraine against Texas.
Dog. And the thing is, I'm not sure if y'all saw it, but Ortiz didn't want to shake Bohachuk's hand, and he was like, oh, okay. Let me see. A few years, Virgil said he wasn't ready for EJ 154, 160 news tournament. This would bring fighters back to tournament always, but we don't, it's not realistic right now, but always a tournament is always the shit. Not to film the PBC. I'm just simply saying what brought about the Canelo Crawford fight. Crawford Ortiz, Crawford 3-time undisputed is very interesting. What brought about the Crawford Canelo fight was two things. One, Errol the Truth Spence was a part of Canelo's. They say it's been reported that he was a part of Canelo's 3-fight deal. So with Terence Crawford beating Errol Spence, why wouldn't Terence Crawford replace Errol Spence as a potential Canelo opponent? Then on top of that, Terence Bud Crawford said that he'll fight Canelo at a catch weight on the Breakfast Club, I believe. And then on Joe Rogan, he said that I'll fight him at 168. Why not? So Joe Rogan is a huge platform. And when that happened, he kind of spoken into interest. Let me see. Thoughts on T.O. versus Brian Norman. T.O. say he won't fight Brian at 147. If he does, listen, Brian Norman, that's my brother. But T.O. will I got T.O. So listen, everybody. Look, I think I'm about to place my bet on my bookie. I'm about to take a chance. Dog. It's an underdog bet. I'm not going to put a lot of money on it. But I'm trying to recover a bag. Hold on, what the hell is going on? I'm trying to recover a bag. I lost big last weekend. So I need to recover a bag, and I'm going to try to do it here. Let me see. Let me go to boxing. Let me go to the odds. Where is it? Where is it, bro? Dude, where is it? Oh, here it is, right here. I'm about to say. Let me see. Oh, my bad. I always mess that up. Not sharing with you guys. Everybody. My bookie.
Mama would be so proud. Going to see the will.
Give me my money, bro. That's my bookie, bro. All right, hold on. Let me change the exfoliation. Okay, so here it is right here. Okay, Bohachuk is the under. I think I'm gonna put it right on the money line. I'm not going for knockout or decision or anything. Right on the money line. Plus 230. Can I get $1,000 bag out of this? Can I get $1,000 bag out of this? So let me put 450 on it for $1,000 bag. What happens if I put a little 400 on it? That's not enough. Then put a little 410 on it. That's not enough. Then put a little 420 on it. That's not enough. Damn. Then put a little 430 on it. That's not enough. Then put a little 440 on it. There you go. Little $10. It just makes me feel better. It just makes me feel better. I'm gonna put $440 on it. Let me see. Bohachuk might be Ortiz shoe loose. I'm saying, brother, I think I'm gonna put $440, get $1,000 bag. I think that's a a good. If I lose 440, I lose 440. But if I win 1,000, I can start climbing back. I'm gonna place my bet. Here we go, right here. I mean, we have plus 230. Everybody, go to my bookie to place your bets. I've been thinking about this. Like, yo, man, this Bohachuk, he can swat. He has great textbook type of abilities, good footwork, walks you down behind a great stiff jab. We've been watching this guy be Jason Voorhees for a good 2 years. And it's like, at some point, I'm going to believe in this kid. Tim Butler, listen, bro. Listen, let me see. Her, you be throwing it back for you're into sex. Well, listen, brother, whatever it is, bro, whatever it is you used to, we're talking boxing here, bro. Just go to Pornhub or whatever you do to get your sex rocks off. All right, so thank you guys for showing up tonight and showing out. The Black Tool Sugar Stanos. Don't forget, I'm giving away Canelo Alvarez autographed boxing glove, and we will be calling the fights tomorrow night. Virgil Ortiz versus Bohachuk. I'm out. Huh. Yeah, brother. You know, some people come in, they ain't, they got to get their rocks off. So I'm gonna leave you to it, man. I'm gone now. I'm gonna leave you to it. I'm out.